So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is my finished block party entry, if you will. I've been working on this for a while, on and off. I stopped for like a couple weeks, then I started again. I'm kind of glad I did, because they ended up adding new things. Even up until today, they added the lights, or some of the lights that you can see in my little festival area there. They were added literally today, so that was super cool. It was like the cherry on top of the cake for me finishing this. There is a few things I want to add, but as I'm sure you guys know, or if you don't know, the Fortnite block, it has to be under 50,000, I think, of the 100,000. So I'm trying to keep it low. Right now, it's just a little bit over. I'm hoping it's okay if they were to choose it. I mean, I doubt they will, but if they were to choose it, they say on their website, try to keep it at 50k. They don't say it has to be. They say try. So I'm hoping they can give me some leeway there. And if I could get a little bit more on the bottom of the side of the map that I'll show you guys in a little bit, I actually wanted to build like a sheriff's office with like a little jail cell in the back. Because there's a little space I have for it, but I didn't want to go over the limit. But anyway, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have a name for it yet. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comment section down below. What I was going for here was like a small town feel. You got like Retail Row, right, which is like a suburban area with like a strip mall in it. And that's what Retail Row is. And then you have obviously Tilted Towers, which is more of like an office area. But I wanted this to be more of like a hometown feel, you know, like mom and pop stores. So I wanted to go for this kind of, you know, little stores that are close together. And then, you know, we have a barbershop in here. We have a laundromat. I'm gonna walk through everything, so I'm not gonna say it all right now. We're gonna walk through this here together. But this is it. And I also wanted to do a festival, like an outdoor festival, in here also. So it's cool. It was a lot of fun making it. I hope you guys enjoyed. So let's jump in now to the walkthrough. Alright guys, so here it is in person for your faces. Now there's a few things I wanted to add that I told you guys that I hadn't like put into it because I didn't want to go over the memory. You can see I've already used a lot of memory. I'm going to explain that here right now. But right on the other side over there, I wanted to do something that I'll get into in a minute. And right here, I wanted to build like a sheriff's office. Like a small little sheriff's office with like a little office and in the back like a little cell. I thought that would be really cool. But this is it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, before I get into this, I wanted to explain the 69,000. It's not 50,000. Well, like I say, I hope that the 50,000 is just try to stay towards 50,000. But if you go over, it's okay. And not only that, at least 10,000 of that, like I'm not even joking, is from lost pieces. And what I mean by that is if you've tried building your own island or anything like this, you'll know that sometimes when you throw things down, like if you throw a building down to get like resources and things from it or little pieces from it, it disappears. Half of it goes into a mountain or half of it like gets stuck under the floor and you can't delete it. Like it literally won't let you delete the pieces because you can't see them. And I thought, oh, maybe they're not underground then. Maybe it doesn't use your memory. So the next time I tried it, sure enough, it showed that my memory had been used, but the pieces were underground and I couldn't delete them. So a lot of that, hopefully on the back end, they could get rid of if they were to choose this one. I don't know. I doubt they will, but you know what, guys? It's a possibility. Okay, so let's walk into it. So what did I want when I started this town, okay? I wanted it to be a small town feel, like a mom and pop place. Mom and pop place. So little stores, locally owned, like a little, and I know I'm explaining this and you're like, I don't care what type of stores and if it's mom and pop. No one cares about that stuff. You want to jump in, land, but I'm just telling you there was a thought and themes that went into this when I was making it. So anyway, as you get in here, like I say, you got like a small little village here. The first building you have is like a library. So this is just like a nice little library. It kind of flows with what we have outside here, which is a garden, which I'll show you at the end. And it's a good place to get resources. You know, you can come in here, get some wood. And then the first shop on our little area of stores here, we have like an outdoorsy store. So this is an outdoorsy store. You got the kayaks, you got the tents. The tents are obviously going to be good for the festival area, as we have seen. Again, you wouldn't think this when you land here, but this is kind of the thought process that went into my head when I was making it. I wanted everything to kind of flow and make sense together, if that makes sense. So this building is the only one, you know, you come back here. This one has access to the roof. So you come up to the roof, and obviously you can shoot at people or whatever. But this one has access to the roof. The other two do not. So let's go back down to where we just were. So the next stop here is our little magazine store. So we just got a little bookstore, magazine store. No door on this one. So if you get stuck in here, you just be careful. Gotta be careful. And then next up we have the Big Shots Espresso. So just like a nice little coffee shop. Nice little coffee shop for your faces. Nice little hometown local coffee shop. None of that Starbucks crap. I'm kidding. But just a nice little coffee shop. And then obviously outside here, just something that you would kind of see in Retail Row. Just like the typical, you know, back end of a store. Next up, we have our Noms, which is our diner. So that's the next up on the street. And I made it so it's like a corner shop. I wanted it to be on the corner. I don't know why. I just, you know, I must have had a memory of a store like this from in the past and it just stuck with me. But anyway, we have our little diner right here, my little L-shaped diner. And then obviously you have access right here to the back room, which goes out to like this park area. We've got some trash bags and stuff right here. So before we carry on going down there, we'll start here. So this is the very first building I built, and it was what I wanted to center the whole little town around, if you will. So I wanted to have like a hotel bar. So like I say, I didn't want any houses or any homes inside of this town. I didn't want it to be retail where you have stores and houses. I wanted it to be like a destination that you would visit, which has like a hotel, motel, some you know, shops and things like that. That's what I was going for. So this is the main building, if you will. So it has a dual entrance right here. Both sides, if you go up, end up coming to the same place. So this is like the main little bar, if you will. I didn't want to put windows in it, other than that one. I might put some lights in here to lighten up a little bit if it does seem too dark. Let me know what you guys think. But this is the bar area, the cool place to hang out in this town. Upstairs, like I say, it is a hotel. So you've got 3 bedrooms. So all 3 bedrooms are the same. So they've just got, you know, the bedroom and bathroom. Some of them obviously better views than others. Imagine staying here though, you wouldn't get any sleep. But I think no one's thinking of that. But anyway, so that's upstairs. Downstairs in here, we have the bathroom. So there's a bathroom right here. And then obviously you have the exit right here. So we've just got some, you know, ice and a broken down dartboard. Just, you know, something cool. And then you have entrance here. We'll actually walk this way. So this is where it's going to get a little bit loud. I'm going to turn my headset down just so I don't shout over the music. But this is, it's just like a cool, hip, little outdoor terrace. A little, like, beer garden, if you will. I just thought it would be, like, cool to have, you know, you have the hotel. And this door actually is the same. So, you know, you got those 2 that come on the side. This one actually leads out to this area. I don't know. I thought it would be just a cool little place. You can farm up. You can get your resources here. You got a nice little view of the festival that's going on. And then you also have an entrance right here to the festival. But speaking of the entrance to the festival, let's go back to the front here. So this is where you would get your tickets. Again, this doesn't make any sense. No one cares about this sort of stuff. But I wanted it to be, like, if you were to look at it as a town, it would make sense. It's not just a bunch of random buildings. I wanted it to make sense. I wanted it to have a theme. So this is obviously where you get your little tickets. We got the little lights up top here that came in today in the updated update. So obviously you have the little billboards. You have the festival. You're gonna have billboards on the side advertising things. And then these are actually new in today too. I don't know what they are, but they look cool. So we've got that here. And then this is like one of the entrances to like the festival. I wanted it to keep it grass because I wanted it to be like an outdoor festival. If they had like a grassy mud, I would put that down, but they don't. And also, I didn't know how much lights to put in. Like, they have green, yellow, orange, and you can put as many lights in here as you want, but I didn't want to do it over the top. Like, I didn't know what the line was between way too much and not enough, so I just kept it like this. I think this is okay. But I think if I put more lights in here, it would look pretty cool. But this is the festival area. There is some tires scattered around in here just for an easy escape. Because obviously there's no doors on this side of the map. So if you're being chased down and you're not an aggressive player, you're going to want to be able to just get out of here quick. So I do have some escape routes here. Just some resources again. And then obviously the main stage, ladies and gentlemen. You can do your discoing right here. But anyway, so that's going to be this little area. And then if you go through this door, this is the bathrooms for the festival. So, you know, you come through, you got the toilets, phones, things like that. This, I'll show you the other side of this right here. But this is how you get all of the goods in. You know, you want food, drinks, and all that. This is basically the little, what you call it? I don't know what I'm trying to think of. But anyway, so this door leads out here, which is also the same place if, you know, you go through the exit right here. Or the entrance, depending on which way you're coming from. But actually, I'm going to jump to the front to show you exactly what that little area is from a different angle. So you've seen this, you've seen like this, you've seen that. So now this is where all the resources, or all the supplies, I should say, for the town come in. So you got to have a little industrial area somewhere in your town. So this is where we have, you know, we got some crates, more resources and things. Yeah, you can put a chest or something back there. I'm not going to break this because I don't have it on that setting right now. But all it is just a few little boxes for supplies. And this is what, excuse me one second, I have to sneeze. Hopefully I edited that out. But it's literally, you come into this and you can load it up here and unload it here. It's a loading area to get stuff and supplies into the festival, right? I thought it was just a cool little snippet to, again, connect it all together. So this is the little loading area, the little industrial area. And then on the side here, there's a car park, or like a little bus loading zone to get into the festival. Because obviously, you know, I didn't want to build too many houses and things, so you gotta spread it out a bit. Got a little car park here, and again, it fits into the festival theme anyway. You gotta have a place to park. You gotta have buses coming in to take you there. Here is just the typical, you know, lighting, all of this stuff. If you want, you can get over to that side right there through here. But you know, just your typical little industrial area. So now we go through into the festival area. So it can't be an outdoor festival without some tents. People like to camp in these outdoor festivals, so we have a little campground here for people. This is actually, I wanted it to be like an outdoors, again, this is all grass on purpose. I didn't want to do concrete. I wanted it to be like an outdoor festival-y feel. If I could have mud or muddy grass, I would, but we don't have that. So again, I wanted this to be open. This is just like a little snack shack, right? So we got a little Asian food, we got fish and chips, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm going with the fish, okay? Fish and chips, and then a little coffee shop right here. And then here is actually a his and hers bathroom. So, you know, we got the guy's bathroom on one side, female bathroom on the other. And then these doors, just like the maintenance area, I guess, that connects the two together. I don't know. I just thought it made sense. And I really love this sign. This is from Don't Forget to Go Home. It kind of worked perfectly. But this is from the nightclub prefab. So I threw the prefab down. I stole a few things from it. But none of these buildings, like I say, are from prefabs. They're all built. So this is going to be the entrance on this side, obviously, to the little festival. All right, so now we've seen all of this. Let's go over to here. So again, little details. This doesn't need to be there. No, but I just thought, you know, it makes sense. I like it. So here we have a barbershop. You know, thinking outside the box. We got a little barbershop here, again, with the hometown feel. So we got a little barbershop, and then next up we have a laundromat. Which again, I thought was kind of original. We got a nice little laundry mat here. And it all kind of works and flows. So you're broken down once here. It all works and flows with the theme. You know, if you're at a festival, you're going to need to wash your clothes, right? So we got a little laundry mat. And then last but not least, as far as buildings, we have a motel. So I wanted to build, like I said, I didn't want houses in this area. It's hotels and motels only. So I made this makeshift little motel here. It's got 6 rooms, 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom. They're all exactly the same. Just the basics, bedroom with a cabinet with a TV in it, and then the bathroom. I was going to put a wall here for a door, but I didn't want it to be too, like, claustrophobic, and I didn't want people to, like, camp in here. So it's very open. You can shoot people from the back if they're camping in here, or you can go through the front door, and it's the same. All of these rooms are exactly the same. And then if you come up the stairs here, like I say, exactly the same. All the rooms are the same, but this one has a wraparound balcony. I thought it would be cool. So it's another place for you to like flank people, and not only that, you know, you got this nice little garden over here where you can sit and watch from your little motel room. So there's windows. The whole back side of this is windows. So that's it. That's it for buildings. Now we have the park. So I thought, you know, a library. I wanted to put a park in the map somewhere, and I thought, what better place than next to a library, right? It just seems like it would make sense. So you got the library right here, and then you come outside, and you just got this nice little pleasant park. Not to be confused with the Pleasant Park, but a nice pleasant park nonetheless. And then I actually really like this. I wanted like a little gazebo area where you can sit and have like a picnic or have lunch or something like that. So I built this, and I actually really like it. It came out really cool. You know, you can sit up here, relax on the park, and then I used these little wooden slabs as like a roof, which again, I thought just worked out kind of perfect. You got the little weather vane thing here on top too. But anyway, that is it actually, guys. One thing I wanted to do on this side, because up until here, this is like where it ends. I have this space right here. I wanted to build a park. I wanted to put like a playground down, some swings, stuff like that. But they're not in the game, in creative right now, so I can't put those in there. But other than that, I want that, and I want a prison, or a jailhouse, or a sheriff's office right here. But other than that, and some trees right here. Other than that, it's done. It's just this little slab right here that needs a little bit of work. But anyway, guys, that is it for my little town, my little village, my little homey, little close-knit town. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Be as brutal and honest as you would like. I do want to get a lot of you guys in here to play with me, to jump into this game and test it out. Let's go at it. Let's see if we can see who wins. But I do want to jump in here with some of you guys just to see how it plays. Like, obviously, building it's one thing, but seeing how fluid it is and how it plays is another. Obviously, when people start breaking things down and building on it, it may just look like an absolute crazy place. But either way, I love it. If this map was in the game, I would 100% land here, would you? Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, if you guys have your own, like if you've built your own block party things, or if you build your own villages for fun, let me know in the comment section down below. I'll go over to your channel and check it out. Because for me, knowing how much time and effort went into making this, I would love to go and see your guys and see what you came up with as well. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if your faces are new. And I will see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video.